Yes, last one.
It's another one of those videos, those weekly Sunday treats for you all. Well, we hope the treats. Another 5 questions, and that'll do for
Here.
this location, because that'll be 4. My turn?
Yeah.
We're getting a look off Nad as well. The big reveal. Do you think it's better to start... Try that again. Do you think it is better to start small, like a camper car or microvan, or go straight to a full-size van when you're considering building your own outfit?
It's difficult to advise on that. It's, if you can afford it, I would go to whatever the biggest you can get, because we know people that have gone for small. It's one way of trying it, see whether you like it. And I suppose we did, because we had a small the old Talbot. Then we went to the Land Rover. So we've moved up.
That's more accident than design, I suppose.
Yeah. But if you're thinking of, this is something I want to do, I would go as much, depending on finances, but go a bigger van rather than a smaller van.
I would go for the biggest that you're comfortable driving, the biggest that you've got space to park wherever you park your normal vehicle, or whether if it's going to be your everyday vehicle anyway.
Because I think if you start small, you might always, well, I wish, what ifs. And as like I said before, hindsight is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
But
I think you've got to think about, to be honest, you're better looking at some vans rather than just going in, buying one thing, I'm going to convert this. I think you really need to either watch some old videos of ours or other people's to see what vans they've got. There are loads of camper car van channels on YouTube. There's loads of camper van channels on YouTube. Have a look at those and have a look what you like in them. I would always recommend that if you can, go for something where you can stand up. That makes a hell of a difference.
I mean, where we are now, I suppose, is an evolution of what we've had in the past.
Yeah.
Fixed bed, standing up. And it's all those things that we had to do in the other two that we said when we converted our own.
Yeah, I mean, the Talbot we could stand up,
yes,
but we still had to make the bed.
The Land Rover we could do neither, but it was a really quirky vehicle, that's why we had it.
And from the Land Rover we said we need to be able to stand up, just for standing up's sake and for cooking and all that. So I think you really need to do your research. Go and have a look at some vehicles and think, I could work with this, I could convert this. Don't jump into it, because it could be an expensive mistake. And as we've said time and again, it doesn't have to be expensive to convert, does it?
No.
Ours is probably one of the cheapest conversions out there, to be honest. I mean, yes, the gas and the solar and everything costs money, but everything else was done relatively cheaply, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But really have a look at vans, have a look at vehicles and decide what would work for you. I mean, I couldn't contemplate being in a small van now.
No.
And as much as I don't like driving ours anymore, and that's more for other reasons, apart from bumping it. But, go for what you think you'd be comfortable in, and rent one. That's probably a cheaper way of doing it. Just rent a vehicle, thinking whether it's the size for you.
I was thinking that when we were talking then, but renting doesn't give you an idea of a converted van, because the rented ones are usually coach built.
Yeah, that's true.
So everything's, slightly different.
Yeah, go around
and see what you
see what you think you
need. Yeah. I mean, we've had a shower in the Talbot, which we never used, so we didn't really need one in the conversion, did we?
No.
So
I mean, we did consider putting one in the back of this van we've got now.
Yeah, it's just an outside gas boiler that runs on LPG, and a shower curtain around the back doors, but
But as we've said time and again, in
Didn't really need it, did we?
lots and lots of videos in the past, grannies and granddads had strip washers, and that suits us, doesn't it? And there are places you can go and have a shower anyway now. So,
Right.
question 2.
How far behind are you between travels and videos being published?
I think we're closer now
Than
to
ever.
being up to date.
And
really.
we're still on last October's.
We're still on last October's, but we've been as far back as probably 18 months before now. So we're catching up slowly. We've got, we've still got quite a few of the Southwest Coast. We've got another week's worth, haven't we? It's probably a week's worth of videos, could be, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, depending on editing.
Depends on what they are. But I think, well, we made a decision that we wouldn't film some of the, because when we go to the caravan and go out, we can be sort of going to the same places and filming for the sake of filming. So we decided that we wouldn't.
We're trying to keep it more. No, Bay, you can't get up. We're trying to keep it more to trips away, aren't we? Now, rather than.
I suppose as we catch up, and we will then say, "Oh, we'll have a day wherever, Lincoln or wherever."
Yeah, fillers, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, we were in Lincoln last weekend, and one of the plans was to go and film Lincoln Cathedral, and then the week before we were somewhere else, weren't we? We thought, that'd be another nice, Lichfield Cathedral. But then we thought, well, we can save those for another time when we really need them, and they'll be more up to date.
And the opportunity didn't really.
It didn't arise because of weather and
other things.
So we've got, I wouldn't say a lot more, we've got a few more of the SWC 300 from last October. Then it moves on to the Hebrides, which we filmed in May.
There's a big jump, isn't there, between the last big holiday and the May holiday.
And there's nothing filmed in between.
Not an awful lot in between.
I don't think there's anything, to be honest. Because I think it was when we got to the Hebrides, or started filming ready for the Hebrides, it was like I've forgotten what to do, basically. So we're getting better. We're not as far behind as we have been in the past. Bay, that was question 3.
Is it?
Yes. Is it mine? Are we rambling a bit? Now, we're not answering quickly. Have either of you had a let's just go home moment? And if so, have you acted on it or carried on with the trip?
Well, I think that was nearly the Southwest 350 or whatever it is, the one we're doing at the moment.
The trip now, yeah.
I think if you've been watching, we've been up to the top of the area at Ayr, and we're thinking we don't really like this area. We're not enjoying it as much, and it was a toss-up between going home or going back to the lakes or persevering. And it's basically because we were waiting for that memory, the Amazon delivery, that we actually stayed and found somewhere, and then started enjoying the bottom end of the area.
Got to Lochdoon then.
Right.
Yeah, so. I think if we'd have given in and gone home or gone back to the Lake District, I think we'd have regretted it.
Yes.
I think we had to work through it and persevere, don't you?
But it was, yes, we did, and we had to, but it was a serious consideration.
Yeah, I think that's the closest we've ever come to, apart from let's just go home.
When we've been away for weekends, like last weekend we were at Lincoln, you said, and we were planning to go to the cathedral.
Yeah.
But the weather wasn't brilliant.
No.
So
we said, let's go home.
Let's go home.
We've got things we could be doing at home. So. But on longer trips, I think, as Keith just mentioned, the SWC 300, we had that moment. The other one was in Cornwall a few years ago, and that was, we were in Cornwall for a month. We had a month because we'd got a fortnight booked, and Keith was also off sick because he cut through his finger. So we had a month in Cornwall, and by the end of it, I woke up one night and said, I just want to go home. And we did, didn't we? But That was more because of the length. This is why we say we could never live in a van full time.
Well, that was then that you decided you couldn't.
Yeah, because up till then I've probably been saying what I had been saying. We could do this full time, but I think they're the only 2 occasions, to be honest.
Yeah.
Last one. Dig deep. That was mine.
Yeah.
We get confused, you know.
You only have nab and bay now. Is it easier for you in the van, or no difference to having more? In the van, I would say there's no difference.
No.
When we had 4 in the van with rum and tour, they just took themselves, and these 2, they just took themselves to their own little corners.
They have their own places.
Yeah. So in the actual van, it doesn't make any difference.
I think flipping it over now, I think if we got into 2 more, which you'll have seen again, one of these, we were asked whether we were considering getting any more. I think if we got more dogs now, we'd probably find it more awkward in the van for the first few trips.
For the first few trips until, you get used to stepping over and minding feet.
But as for going out...
we always said, well, we have said now that it's easier that with 2.
We're getting a look off nab. It's a lot easier with 2, just for going into coffee shops or gardens like this and just wandering around the streets, really. I mean, I would say since we've just had nab and bay, we've probably done more... Street walking sounds wrong. That sounds like we're tarts. It's easier having a wander around a town or a village, or
I still have to edit out the sometimes when they decide to go in. They want to go in a different direction, but
it's easier.
It is easier.
It's easier because again, it's not that reaction we get about, oh my god, they've got a pack of dogs and whatever. With 2, well, I'd say it's easier. Sometimes we get stopped more because people want to fuss the dogs. So, but yes, it's easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely. So, that's it for this one.
So.
Your turn.
So, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. And stop recording.